new product ideas for an Amazon brand. Being involved in the e-commerce sector, pouring through gigabytes of data almost every single day, we eventually get asked the question of ideas of new products to launch on Amazon based on the data we collect. And of course, because we do collect and we do analyze so much data, we are in a unique position to give recommendations on what products or what type of products can be launched next if somebody has enough resources and the ability to acquire this product. So I put together 5 possible product ideas or suggestions that anyone who's interested to launch a new product or new brand can use. The first one is that the product needs to be in the sustainability space. A few reasons for this, obviously. With the data that we have collected from our clients, we have seen a tremendous amount of traffic and conversions in products which are deemed to be eco-friendly or green or sustainable. The other advantage of having a product in this category is that you can price it higher than the competitors and the customers would be willing to pay for it. And as you know, in e-commerce, margins are very tight. It can easily get depleted and go in the red pretty fast. So having sustainability or eco-friendly products gives you the ability to price or not get into the rat race of pricing and able to grab a lot of organic traffic, organic sessions as well, which will help your product grow. And the second the second recommendation that I have is to launch a product in these 2 categories. One is home and kitchen. The second is food and beverage. These 2 are arguably the largest categories in terms of volume on Amazon. They have the highest number of page visitors. They have arguably the most key organic traffic going into these, according to the data that we have collected. These 2 categories are promising. Home and kitchen especially because there's a lot of need for it, that it is easy to develop innovative products in this field. Food and beverage, if you had asked me a few months ago, I would have said that food and beverage category is a little tricky because of the shelf life, expiry, and just the fact that the products in the food and beverage category are very subjective to the user and it varies widely. But more recently, we have onboarded a lot of brands in this space. And we have seen tremendous success with them, which indicates openness or a willingness for a lot of the consumers to try out new products in this space. So I think it's a good opportunity for anyone who's interested. The third is patented or licensed products would give a huge advantage. Especially because it will prevent competitors from coming in, or it will prevent as much as possible from these unscrupulous sellers to sell your products. It gives you a unique niche. It encourages repeat purchases. It also, in general, helps out in the SEO for your brand's website and other social media platforms as well. So we work with a few clients who have patents on their designs or their products or the utility. And those we have been able to see good success with them, especially given the early stage traction and repeat purchases and even bulk purchases, which is a solid source of revenue on Amazon. The fourth recommendation would be that you should sell a product in which you have a unique cost advantage over when you are able to acquire the products at scale at a lower than expected cost. This is very critical because it's not very hard to acquire products through Alibaba or any other manufacturers around the world. But on Amazon, especially for Me Too products, it is a race to the bottom. So unless you have some cost advantage, you will not be able to succeed on Amazon. The fifth, I think I mentioned it briefly as well, food and beverage. I just want to hop on that. So like I said, when we began, we tended to stay away from F&B brands. These include added products which are added to your drinks or products that you eat, But ideally, all of them need to have a good shelf life, and they need to have a sizable expiration date as well. Because like I said, selling food and products on Amazon is very tricky, because if your product is not shelf stable or needs cooling, then you cannot do FBA or fulfilled by Amazon, which kind of would inevitably affect your ranking. So recently I spoke to a brand, a drinks brand, a very specialty drinks brand. But the problem that we saw was that the product only lasted up to less than a week when it is kept out of refrigeration, which severely restricts their ability to do Amazon fulfilled sales channel, and they have to restrict to FBM. Surprisingly, when I searched on Amazon, I saw that there are different products in this category who do sell. Apparently, they use a different process. So if you do launch a product in F&B, just make sure that it is shelf stable, it can survive without cooling. For a while, it has a good expiration date, a stretched out expiration date, and it encourages repeat purchases, which is critical to maintain a situation where you don't spend a lot of money to get sales. So these are my 5 product category ideas or recommendations for anyone who is looking to start a new brand in the e-commerce space, especially Amazon and Walmart.